Rest Pres Youth Fam, what's up? I wanted to do a short video to intro what you're about to see. As you know, on Sunday nights, we've had Tyler Godwin doing some guest teaching for us. And he was already on tap to do this Sunday night, and I asked him if he wanted to continue to send an encouragement out your way, and he said he was down for it. So you're about to see an encouragement that's aimed at the youth from Tyler. And what will happen in the weeks to follow is I will continue to share encouragements and videos that are aimed at you. And we will do that as long as we need to until we don't have to do that via YouTube. And then we'll see each other face to face again soon. So we miss you all terribly. We love you. Can't wait to see you again. You all be safe and smart out there. Wash your hands and cover your cough and sneeze. In the meantime, like this video, share this video, tell your friends about it. If it's an encouragement to you, encouragement to them. And we will see you as soon as we can safely. Take care.
Hey guys, in light of our current situation with the coronavirus and where many of you find yourselves these next few weeks, I wanted to give you some encouragement and even talk a little bit about what life looks like as a Christian in the midst of these circumstances. So John 16:33 says, I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Now, I know that might sound strange, but the first thing I want to say is that we should not be surprised by this, right? We see here that trials and tribulations will come. They're a natural part of the fallen world. We've been blessed to be somewhat sheltered from these types of issues, living where we do. But historically, we see plagues and disease and persecution were a pretty normal part of church life in the early centuries. The second point is that we can have peace, not the peace and comfort that we often experience at the end of trials and tribulations, but a real peace and rest in the midst of our current circumstances. We have to remember that we serve a God who calmed the storm. We serve a God who created this world with a word and to whom all powers and principalities are ultimately subject to. And in our passage, we read that we serve one who has overcome the world. Now, what does that mean? Essentially this, there's a promise to believers that no matter how much the world may persecute or oppose or oppress or scoff at or deride them, or trials and tribulations through plague and other means might affect us, Christ is the victorious King and Savior of those he chose out of the world and for whom he gave himself on the cross. So in the world, believers will most certainly have trial and tribulation. But Jesus says, take heart, I have overcome the world. Which leads us to the third point, that we now have a great opportunity to really shine and show Christ's love to those around us. So when you look at the early church, it's really interesting to see that a lot of these things were happening then that are happening now. And as many people left these plague-torn areas and really got out of Dodge, it was the Christians who stayed behind to help and really portrayed a powerful witness during those times. And we have a similar opportunity now to let our light shine and the love of Christ spread through us and our actions. More than that, as you watch death tolls rise and news story after news story roll in, we see really that what people are afraid of is dying more than anything else. And in these moments, we have this unique opportunity to share with them the one who brings life. So sure, there's physical death, but this is always a good time to deal with their eternal state and tell them about Jesus, the way that we conquer death. So I hope this was a brief encouragement for you guys in the midst of this current situation.
That's it for this week, friends. I hope that was an encouragement to you. Until next week, y'all stay safe out there, and we'll be back again soon.